Our country today faces many ravages of problems, many difficulties. Some are new, others have been there forever. Corruption has been there forever. 6 years now, we are still talking about corruption and poverty and unemployment. Corona pandemic is ravaging the nation. The people, now we are on the third wave, as it were. Again, much of it is fueled by the leadership. And you ask yourself, where is the sympathy of leaders? If you keep on holding people, going for rallies and meeting people in center markets and everywhere, under COVID conditions, and people are not wearing masks, are you not killing Kenyans? I'm more certain that 25 to 30%, possibly more, if not 50%, of the new cases of coronavirus, COVID-19 infections are because of the rallies that political leaders are holding everywhere, every day. That, and I should tell those leaders, you are responsible for the death of very many Kenyans and for the sickness with the COVID of very many Kenyans. You are squarely responsible for that. No question about it. You can't go to places. As a leader, you have to be reasonable and ask yourself, if I go to this meeting, how many people might come without knowing they are COVID positive and infect others? Is it not better? And I'm doing this as a leader, going to hold public rallies so that they can elect me in 2022. That is very selfish and very greedy of such leaders. Many are going to graves. Many Kenyans are going to grave because of what you are doing, you leaders today. And the death and the blood of those who are dying, not all of them, but a significant number of them, it is because of you. I request by the mercies of God, to care, to have a duty of care to Kenyans. Fellow Kenyans, COVID-19 is ravaging the country. To my horror and the horror of many of us, rather than deploying everything to battle Corona, leaders have shamelessly deployed everything to steal COVID money. And now we are having the COVID billionaires. Just imagine, you go to inflate a tender, the price of masks, so that you can benefit. And this is supposed to go and fight a pandemic. Really? Where's your conscience? Where is your conscience in such a situation? But that has been their culture. In the past, they stole relief money every time, and relief food. Food is put on trucks to go and take to starving people in Eastern, in Lodwar, in Northeastern, and everywhere else. And rather than that money going to reach the victims in Tana River, people suffering from Tana River floods and all that, they are stolen. The food is stolen on the way. They stole billions of funds, even for disabled persons. We are confronted with a devastating, bone-breaking public debt of over 7 trillion. Our farmers, just like our business community, see no future ahead of them. Kenyans from Lamu to Siaya, to Kiambu to Samburu to Mandera, to Turukana to Kericho and Kakamega, in all counties and cities, towns and rural regions are all reeling in severe economic pains. Almost 50% of our people are living in extreme conditions of poverty, below the poverty line as it is. I shall bring every Kenyan above the poverty line. Over 25%, and today that could be more, possibly 40% because of COVID-19, that's millions and millions go without breakfast, lunch, or supper. Millions walk barefoot and have no blankets in their homes. They live in slums, in mud wall and grass-thatched huts, with no water in their homes. And our society, morality is at its lowest. What else will you say when with the thousands of underage girls made pregnant and our grandmothers are hacked to death? These are dire situations that are confronting Kenya today. Everybody is suffering, from farmers to business, big and small. But I want to assure you, I'm coming to make a different Kenya. The pains we go through today will end. My presidency is bringing 12 million jobs, 2,000 factories, Utajiri Direct program that will make 5 million, that is over 15 million families, millionaires in less than 10 years. Utajiri Direct is coming. I will employ 500,000 in the Utajiri program, Kazi Milele, program, that will employ 500,000. You will get 100,000 Kenya shillings for the rest of your life. And even when you pass on, that 100,000, it will be more than that, 200,000 in those other years. They'll continue getting this 100,000, 200,000 for the rest of their lives. This is Professor Joseph Mburu, coming to change Kenya and making it a first world in our lifetime.